Welcome back to our Restoring America channel, where we will show you a common person's approach to do-it-yourself repairs. We are back working on our 2003 Ford F250 XLT 7.3-liter Super Crew cab. This is the second part of our two-part series called 2003 Ford F250 XLT 7.3-liter Diesel, Finding a Brake Line Leak. As you can see, the brake line follows the inside of the frame and then moves out from the frame into a mount, and then from there into another connector that splits into two lines that leads to each brake. The fuel tank has been removed and the battery has been disconnected. The truck is also supported on jack stands and the tires are chocked. The driver's side tire in the rear has been removed, and the fuel tank totally blocked my view as there is only a 1/4-inch gap between the tank and the frame, but once the tank was off, the brake line leak location became obvious as you saw. My job now is to follow the line to see where it goes. Right now you can see the brake line mounted in plastic clips in front of the two fuel lines as it leads on down towards the front of the truck. As a side note, I just wanted to mention that as I was laying on my back in this hot, humid southern Mississippi weather, I noticed that the fuel lines behind the brake line look speckled with rust. So it's just a matter of time before one of those ruptures. But of course, I'm going to replace that before it happens at some point. For now, I'm following the brake line toward the front of the truck. As you can see, it is mounted in those plastic clips inside the frame. And again, looking from the back of the truck towards the front of the truck, the brake line continues past the transmission housing and then continues on down. Now I am on the other side of the transmission housing looking from the front to back, and I found that the brake line leads to the fuel pump and is clipped to the underside of it in that black plastic sleeve, as you can see. From there, it bends behind the fuel line that is blue and comes back out a little bit, and then leads to that connection that looks like a clump of rust, but you can still make out a nut on it. And that is one long brake line, and now I get to call some parts stores to locate a replacement. Thanks for watching, and look for future videos for the replacement of that line.